Nah, bro, I've been telling myself for the last, I think, 6 months that sleeping in is okay. I've been coping. So now hear me out on this. I'm going to get to how you're not going to be tired in the morning. This is so helpful. But first, I'm going to tell you the story. So for the last 6 months, I've been sleeping in every single day to at least, I think, 8, 9, 10. You might be like, oh, that's not sleeping with me. But it is. Now, there's a couple things. Sleep is important for muscle growth. Yes. But you don't need 12 hours. I woke up at 4 today to work out with a friend. And it was so amazing. I feel so awake right now. Now, how are you going to do this? So, there's this thing. My mom's really smart. She told me this. But she told me that you're supposed to sleep in 3-hour intervals. Instead, you're supposed to sleep in 90 minutes, so an hour and a half. So you either need to get 9 hours of sleep, 10 and a half hours of sleep. So that's a lot, 10 and a half. Now, when is your most productive time? It's not the nighttime, because I know personally, when I stay up late, I'm at least staying up till 10:30 watching TV. From 6 to 10, I'll watch TV. So what's the point of being up if you're not going to be productive? So I have this new thing that you guys need to do. And I mean, it's not new. But if you're not doing this, you're literally losing so much productive time. So I want you to go to bed. Get in bed by 8. You guys probably think I'm crazy. You probably think that I'm crazy. 8 o'clock, you don't have to fall asleep. But if you fall asleep by 9, you can get up by 6. You don't have to wake up at 4. I think 4 is a little extreme unless if you have a job that you need to get up really early for, because it's the summertime. But if you sleep in 9-hour intervals, you're going to get so much more done through the day because you're going to feel awake. And when you feel awake, you know what happens? You get more done. You're more productive. You do more things. And now, like I always say, that productivity is not always doing more things, doing all this stuff. It's doing stuff effectively. That's what I mean. It's doing it effectively. What's the point if you're cutting the grass for 5 hours? Would you call that productive? No, but if you can get it done in 1 hour and just do it all in one thing instead of being like, oh, 10 minutes, 10-minute break, 10, just do it all in 1 hour. And when you have this energy, like what I do right now, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. I'd still be usually sleeping for another hour or two. Because the later you stay up, the later you sleep in, the earlier you go, or the later you go to bed the next day. But if you just take one day and you wake up early, you're set. And if you can just keep doing that, but you have to have the motivation. Now next, I'm going to tell you about the momentum trick. Now this momentum trick, this is super overpowered. Super overpowered. Once you get up, stand up for 30 seconds. That's all I want you to do. 30 seconds, stand up. Just stand up. I'm up. 30 seconds. You'll be good. My biggest problem is I'm cold and my bed's comfy. If you can get past that, you're set. You don't even need pre-workout in the morning. Just tell yourself to go sit on the couch and keep your eyes open. You can't lay on the couch. Sit on the couch. And you might be like, oh, why would I sit on the couch if I'm just going to be relaxing? Sit on the couch for like 5 minutes. No blanket, nothing. You're just going to get up. The next what I want you to do is put on your shoes, your gym, or get on your gym clothes, Get on your gym clothes. I like to take a shower, but that's subjective. Some people do, some people don't. But the second I put on my gym clothes, my gym shoes, maybe if you listen to music, put in your music. Sometimes I don't listen to music. But once you hear that, you're going to be all set. And you're going to feel so great. There's going to be days you're going to feel down. I know tons of people that skipped. For, I think, 8 months out of the year, I was going at 4 a.m. But I was literally going to film a video the opposite and telling you to sleep in. But before you tell these opinions, you have to experience it. Just remember that if you keep sleeping in, you're not going to get as much done because you're going to be up late, and most people don't get productive work done at nighttime. Tell me if you work better at night, but I'm telling you that mornings, I always said I wasn't a morning person. Oh, I'm not a morning person. I can't do this because I'm not a morning person. Why would I wake up early if I'm just going to sit there? You have to get up. That momentum, getting up, boom, up. Okay, put on my shoes. How are you not going to go to the gym if you're sitting in your car? Obviously, this is easier said than done. But if you sleep in the 90-minute intervals, you're going to feel awake. I did that today. You can't do it on accident. I do it on accident. That's how some days you'll wake up and you're just like, oh, I don't feel like doing anything. So So you can't control when you sleep. But if you can somehow pick that time and you sit in your bed, I like to read or think of ideas for videos before I go to bed. But this one just popped in my head. You will be so much more successful. And obviously there's rare situations like, oh Mason, I make $10,000 a month, but I sleep until 10 every day. That's you. You're the outlier. You're the guy that people want to be. Sleep. Don't sleep now. Sleep later. Watch the video on the screen. I'm going to see you in the next one. Get more sleep. Or less sleep.